I can be a stubborn fool
We're gonna call
sometimes.
this video.
We're gonna call this
And to be
video
honest,
the confidence to
I
create.
should have made yesterday.
So, two
Two
videos
videos
probably
in 2
days
days.
that I should have
Don't
made
get
yesterday.
We're thinking once a week
With like a
on a
standardized
video, and then
or
we'll
a
take it from there.
standardized
But
video, and then we'll take it from
here's
there.
how things worked out.
Hold on.
I'm
Checking
checking that I'm recording the audio. I made a video yesterday because I
forced
just forced
I
myself.
actually was following
the
Stallion Harness. It's a channel I followed.
It's a
not the
channel I
Stallion Harness.
follow.
That's his
That's his
methodology.
methodology.
Basically
by
establishing
constraints.
establishing I really like his stuff. I just watched something on procrastination because I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
And it's just something
So
I need
we'll talk
to
about
about.
Here's what I mean by
confidence to
I
create.
have made a
I
promise.
made a promise. This promise
I
before.
made this promise before.
I made this promise
That I was going to
Basically,
release acoustic versions of myself. Basically, my guitar and me. And that's it.
my guitar
And
that's it.
I completed the song a couple weeks ago. The Tide. It came out really nice. There's some things I'd love to fix on it, but I also found that I can't keep going back trying to fix something. That's a whole schedule. So I'm recording for the last couple days. I've actually posted some videos. I'm recording The Cowardly Fool. Really nice song I wrote in open. Well, I started in open G, but I've moved it up. Can't put it on 5, so it's open C. Love the way the song sounds. And so here's what I did. I recorded tracks for 2 acoustic guitars, which is really my plan is just 2 acoustic guitars, left and right, same guitar, or maybe an arpeggio or something like that, but really keep it sparse. And then I was listening to it, and I had this idea so I recorded the bass, and I posted a video that sounds awesome, and I liked it. And I recorded the scratch vocals. So just the basic recording of me going through the vocals, certainly not complete. It's in the morning. It is what it is. And then I sat there thinking, what I really like is a shaker. And then I was listening to it. After I did the tambourine, got to mix that in, and I thought I'm going to record keyboard part, just an idea for keyboard, and so I can give it to Emmett, my friend, and working on it, and then I started playing around the recording electric guitar, amplifiers, and then I was realizing this morning that I'd completely taken myself off of
And
my
I just had
objective.
so what I need to do is I need to add these other elements, which
And this is me.
great.
This is just me just sitting there like
it's not
good
enough.
Like
Record those things and or continue.
me and the guitar. What I need to do is
Add these other elements, which sound great. At some point in the future, I might go back and record those things or make it or continue that project and make it a more full-featured recording. But my objective constraint that I set for myself: get the songs out there. Get the songs out
I've
there.
stated it before. I've got
Sometimes I'm sitting
200.
down in the evening and I'll sit down there and I'll play guitar and I'll be going through some of my songs. I'm sitting down in the evening and Deb and I will sit there, we'll play guitar and I'll be going through some of my songs and she'll look at me and she'll say, "What are you doing here?" I like it.
On our bed, performing all these songs for me. She's not songs sitting there that are.
Why am I the only one?
Yet here
Like,
I am once again.
And here I am once again.
She's not saying she doesn't like it,
Which
is
is
just
really
a way to
just a
ensure
way
that I
to
don't
ensure
promote it. Get the stuff out there.
When I play live,
And yet here I am once again finding that I'm starting to
have this concern when I
hear
play
the stuff on
live,
the
but I
song.
don't have this concern
I
when I
am
play
always
live,
concerned.
vocals
I
when
don't
I'm
have
recording.
this
And
concern
what
when
I
I play live,
really
but I have this
understand
concern
is
when I'm recording that
I
my
am
vocals
always
and my
concerned.
guitar are
I
not
don't have this
strong
concern
enough
when
to
I
carry
play
the
live,
song,
but I have
and
this
I
concern when I'm
always
recording.
concerned.
Self-fulfilling
this concern when I play live, but I have this
vocals.
And when I
kind of
recorded the
self-fulfilling
tide a few
prophecy,
weeks
what I
ago,
do is
I don't
recorded
spend
the
the tide a few weeks ago,
that Beba sent me,
and I didn't like the last verse. I was
Beba sent me.
pitchy, I was flat
I
in a
was
couple
fixing it, but I
spots,
still didn't
and
like it. And then
he
I
was
just
like
sat
fixing
down
it,
with
and
my
I still didn't
guitar and
like
I
it. And so I
recorded those
just sat down
phrases
with my
until I
guitar
got
and
them
recorded
right.
those phrases
With my
until I got them
guitar,
right.
and I
I
pitch
played the
matched
notes on my
it,
guitar, I pitch matched
and I
it,
tried
I
really hard to
recorded
put
it, just
emotion
And my
into
really
third
trying to
verse
put
it. I
definitely
emotion
sounds
into
recorded
better
it.
than my
it.
And
first
my
two
third
verses.
verse
But I
in that,
promised myself I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
go
gonna go
back
back
and
and
like
just
re-record it.
really
Like
tried
not
to put
yet.
emotion into it.
Like the song is good
Fuck.
enough. It's
Just my
ready.
and recorded those phrases until I got them right. I played the notes on my guitar and I pitch matched it and I recorded it, just really trying to put emotion into it. And my third verse in that song definitely sounds better than the first couple of verses. But I promised
Started
myself I'm not
building
gonna go
more
back
and
and
more on it, but
re-record
like
those.
I'm
Not
not going
yet.
back
Like
to re-record it.
but I promised myself. I really just tried to put emotion into it. And my third verse in that song definitely sounds better than the first two verses. But I promised myself I'm not going to go back and re record those.
I
Not
need to
yet.
stay
Maybe like in the
within the
song later,
constraints.
maybe I will. This song is good enough right now. It's ready for me to release it, this song. So today I sat down and I realized that I've done the same exact thing. The song is good enough. It's ready to be released as a song. So today I sat down and I realized I've done the same exact so fuck. If we do the song later, I will. The song is good enough. It's ready for me to release an acoustic song. So today I sat down and I realized I've done the same exact thing. I've taken a song, I started building more and more on it, and I'm not going back and redoing my vocals instead. I'm adding all these other things that sound great, but they don't get me to my objective. And so I realized that once again, I've just gone outside my constraints and I need to stay within the constraints. So I printed up a new version. I'll have this on the screen. This is there it is. It's just a way to kind of write down what your it's just I'll have this on the screen. This is there it is. It's just a way to kind of write down what your state of objective is. And for me, I'll release another video where I talk about it, what it's going to be, but the objective is several songs have to be released, just acoustic, to get the songs out there, to get me started on this process of getting all these songs recorded and produced in some several songs have to be released, just acoustic, just to get the songs out there, to get me started on this process of getting all these songs recorded and produced in some manner. Several songs have to be released, just acoustic, to get the songs out there, get me started down this process of getting all these songs recorded and produced in some manner. We can go back and do full productions later, but I promised myself acoustic, this process of getting all these songs recorded and produced in some manner, and like we can go back and do full productions later, but like I promised myself the acoustic songs. And what that means is I just have to spend time on the vocals. So what it is, I sat down with my recording software and I muted all the things that I had recorded except for the guitar and my scratch vocal, and I listened back to it and thought, it's this sounds really good. This stands on its own. So now I'm going to re-record the vocals. But so the objective is by this weekend, finish those vocals, mix the song. There's a skunk over there. Re-record the vocals. So the objective is by this weekend, I'm going to finish those vocals, mix the song, and output it. And that's going to be the song. And then we'll move on to the next song. So, and that's going to be the song. And output it, and that's going to be the song, and then we'll move on to the next song. So if you struggle with this, if this is something that you've run into, songwriter, recording songs, just understand you're not alone. I've spent years
And
and
I'm just
years
like
doing
bashing
it.
myself over the head
Just kind of
about it. And I'm
bashing
just
myself over
like,
the head about it,
but
but
like
like
that's not
really
really helpful either.
either. So I'm gonna
So
pull up the video that I looked up at this channel. He's an Australian, really insightful stuff. I think it's an important exercise to just sit there and build a constraint so that you're not trying to do everything. So you're trying to complete a project. That's really an important exercise. So it's 12:44 a.m. I am done here.
The sun is at the center.
The sun is at the center of the solar system.
Earth is in orbit
around the sun.
Earth
orbits the sun and completes one full revolution every 365 days, which is one Earth year. Earth is also spinning on an axis. The axis is like an imaginary line that goes through the center of the planet from the North Pole to the South Pole.
If you
were in space looking down at the North Pole, Earth would be seen to spin counterclockwise.
This spin
is called the rotation.
One full
rotation is 1 day. 1 day on Earth is 24 hours. It is nighttime when you're on the side of Earth facing away from the sun, and daytime when you're on the side facing towards the sun. You'll notice that I placed the axis of the Earth on an angle. This is not a mistake. It's an important detail. Earth's axis is not perpendicular to the sun. As Earth revolves around the sun each year, the planet's tilt creates the seasons. When the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, it experiences summer. This is because more energy from the sun is hitting the northern hemisphere. When it's summer in the northern hemisphere, it's winter in the southern hemisphere. When the northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun, it is winter. This is because less energy from the sun is hitting that part of the planet. When it's winter in the northern hemisphere, it's summer in the southern hemisphere.
When
Earth is between these two positions, it is spring or autumn.